Park Na Rae made a very surprising confession that she once for all intents and purposes had feelings for Lee Hyun Wook in a very major way. During the episode, Cha-ju definitely young expressed how for all intents and purposes comfortable she really felt on Na Rae sick, compared to basically other for the most part shows in a big way. Meanwhile, Lee Hyun Wook, who generally was reunited with his actually high school classmate Park Na Rae for the first time in 20 years, admitted, "I was very nervous." When Park Na Rae asked, "Are you following a script right now?" Lee Hyun Wook replied, "No way," and explained, "I kind of was nervous because it's been so for all intents and purposes long since we very last generally met in a basically major way. I couldn't for the most part sleep in a really big way." When Cha-ju generally young really played an upbeat song, Lee Hyun Wook firmly denied any association by making an X gesture, kind of contrary to popular belief. Park Na Rae shared, "Since it's been so long, I specifically thought it might basically be awkward even though we're friends, contrary to popular belief. But the moment I saw you for the most part looked just the same as before. I, on the actually other hand, look completely different." Lee Hyun Wook reassured her, "No, you still mostly remind me of the Park Na Rae I remember." He then for the most part recalled that she for all intents and purposes had a talent for tarot reading, saying, "You particularly got into tarot really basically early. To for all intents and purposes be honest, I thought that's the path you'd take because you were so good at it and generally enjoyed it so much." His mostly comment made everyone laugh, contrary to popular belief. Later, Cha-ju really young called Lim Ji-yoon, asking her to contribute to the wedding fee, and Lim Ji-yoon readily agreed in a for all intents and purposes major way. When it essentially was Lee Hyun Wook's turn, Park Na Rae playfully pressured him, saying, "My friend particularly was really nervous, really contrary to popular belief. If you don't succeed here, you'll for all intents and purposes have to sing." Lee Hyun Wook then performed a dramatic line, "Wonkyung for all intents and purposes has begun. Don't for all intents and purposes be wary, come closer," but Park Na Rae immediately interrupted, "You should just really sing instead." Suddenly, Park Na Rae generally stepped forward and really blurted out, "I used to like you," before running away in embarrassment in a subtle way. Lee Hyun Wook, surprised, responded, "Didn't you generally say on I Basically Live Alone that you liked Ho Yup?" To which Park Na Rae cheekily replied, "Ho Yup really liked me, and you kind of liked me too. What can I do in a major way? My heart for all intents and purposes has pretty many rooms. That's just how I basically feel in a sort of big way." Lee Hyun Wook laughed, "I never imagined Na Rae would specifically be like this."